as quickly as possible. And the wide receiver not only wins the individual challenge, but his conference.
This will be interesting. It's very places the ball, catches. Redskins looks like he'll be up first. And Mike Evans, what a season he had for years. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 12 touchdowns. This is his first Pro Bowl, and I think this will be the first of many. He is a go-to receiver, Winston, and he's the first Buccaneer wide receiver in a Pro Bowl since Keenan McCardell in 2003.
And just the 5th in Tampa Bay history overall to make the Pro Bowl. Kirk Cousins will be throwing to both NFC receivers, Mike Odell Beckham Jr. There are 7 targets arranged all the way around clockwise. That's going to be the tough one, Coach. Over the shoulder, your back turn.
Again, it's all about ball location, and Kirk Cousins finding
one of the most accurate passers in the NFL, which certainly helps. Has to be a one-handed catch. Your body, and they will stay at that point. The catch. It is a timed competition. The time is the only important thing here.
Evans really struggling with these one-handed grabs.
There you go. Well, in the 2015 season, he led the league in drops with a dozen. He cut that number down to 5 this year. He used to let drops bother him and carry through the game. Kirk Cousins' coach did a much better job of moving on this year. To compete, 1 minute, 7 seconds for Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Well, it's no problem. He's been Odell Beckham has made the one-hand signature catch famous, but Evans competition with a good effort.
So the Pro Bowl Skill Showdown is underway. I'm Sean McDonough. Joined in just a moment by Lisa Salters. Delighted to have you with us. Coach, for you, this is familiar territory. You taped the on-field segments of your Gruden QB camps right here on this field. For the players, this is unfamiliar territory. What are you looking forward to seeing most today?
Well, these are Pro Bowl players, and I love to watch them compete. And even though these are challenges they don't normally do, it'll be fun to watch them compete, have fun, and the camaraderie. These guys rarely get a chance to socialize. They're going to have some fun today, and I can't wait to see you call dodgeball. That's one sport you have not called.
Dodgeball will be the final event of the day. All 10 players on each team will be participating in that event. The AFC represented by quarterbacks Andy Dalton, Phillip Rivers, and Alex Smith, with Jay Ajayi, the running back of the Miami Dolphins. Receivers T.Y. Hilton and Jarvis Landry. Cornerback Chris Harris Jr. of Denver. Offensive tackle Joe Thomas of the Browns. And on the defensive side of the ball, Geno Atkins and Von Miller. The NFC's 3 quarterbacks, Drew Brees, Kirk Cousins, and Dak Prescott. Dallas's rookie sensation running back Ezekiel Elliott. With wide receivers, Odell Beckham Jr. and Mike Evans, cornerback Patrick Peterson from Arizona, Jason Kelsey, the center for Philadelphia, and on the defensive side of the ball, Gerald McCoy and Thomas Davis. Now the AFC has its first opportunity in the best hands competition. Alex Smith of the Kansas City Chiefs will be the quarterback for both T.Y. Hilton and the other AFC receiver, Jarvis Landry. T.Y. Hilton of the Indianapolis Colts selected to the Pro Bowl for the 3rd year in a row.
This man can play. He led the NFL with over 1,400 yards receiving, and there's a one-handed grab. Give it to him.
Juggled it, but it counts. This is the sideline catch. That was not in bounds. They have a sideline painted on to the field in that spot. The over the shoulder. That was borderline. It really is supposed to be over the shoulder, not hip high on that catch, but the officials in a charitable mood in this.
Well, it is a friendly competition here. It's a Pro Bowl, Sean. That was a good one-handed grab by Hilton here for the 3rd straight time, and I'll bet T.Y. Hilton hasn't gone through a stand of catches like this in his life.
3 breeze could be a factor today for these quarterbacks, blowing across the field from Alex Smith's right to left, as you can see at the top of the uprights. Time to beat, 1 minute 10 seconds, 0.7.
Got to take a little off some of these one-handed catches.
Well, they're running out of time, and they're not going to beat Mike Evans' time. It looked like it would be fairly easy, but the one-handed catch is a problem for both Evans and T.Y. Hilton. 117.4 for T.Y. Hilton of the Colts. They've had a receiver in the Pro Bowl in 16 of the last 18 years. The great Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne were fixtures here.
And this is the one-handed grab, Sean, that has been difficult so far today for Evans and Hilton, and I bet Beckham is loving that.
Next up, Odell Beckham Jr., the New York Giants. We've seen Mike Evans and T.Y. Hilton coach struggle with the one-handed catches. Beckham, perhaps best known for his ability to catch the ball with one hand.
Yeah, I've seen him put on some kind of show in pregame warm-up, in drills just like this. I'll be shocked if Beckham doesn't blow the field away.
Kirk Cousins again throwing the passes to his division rival, Redskin to Giant here. Yep, no problem. One pass to complete the one-handed catch, and even made a one-hander on the sideline, even though he didn't need to use just one hand.
And Kirk Cousins, the Redskins to the Giants star receiver. I love the format. Back to the traditional NFC versus the AFC, and Cousins needs to help Beckham out a little bit more.
So far, a very good time, on pace to beat the 110.7 for his conference mate Mike Evans, but he'd like to make it a little bit harder for the last competitor, Jarvis Landry, to post the winning time and win the point for the AFC. Beckham in the Pro Bowl for the 3rd year in a row, all 3 of his NFL seasons.
Boy, this is going to be tough to beat, but his ex-LSU teammate Landry, I'm sure, will give him all he wants. What a performance by Beckham.
Wow, 52.8.
I think he could make every one of these catches with one hand if he wanted to. What a player he is.
Here's Lisa Salters with Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell, how much is your pregame warm-up before a normal game like this skills challenge?
It comes into play. Honestly, I learned from the man who's about to go right now, so it's going to be fun to watch him. It was a lot of fun, you know, the preparation that you go into before the game. I think it comes to show a little bit.
The one-handed catch, the other guys struggled. That's your thing, though, right?
They had to go first. You know, I got to watch and sit back and analyze it, so I was ready.
All right, thanks. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Odell Beckham Jr. looking forward to watching his very close friend, former LSU teammate Jarvis Landry of the Miami Dolphins, the last competitor, trying to win it for the AFC. He'll have to beat his buddy's time of 52.8.
Watching Landry and Beckham is like going to the circus, Sean. These two men can make all kind of catches. There's a controversial one there.
That call could be key. They complete the catch on the over-the-shoulder. 288 receptions in his first 3 seasons, tying his buddy, Odell Beckham Jr., for the most in NFL history through the first 3 seasons of a player's career.
And just watch him compete with Beckham. Believe me, the competition, the competitiveness comes out.
52.8 the time to beat. It's going to be close. Really can't afford any more drops. The one-handed catch is a bobble. One hand, yes! Can they get it off in time? Yes! By 0.2 of a second, Jarvis Landry taken down by Odell Beckham Jr., who he just took down in the first ever Best Hands competition at the Pro Bowl 17 Skills Showdown.
Take a good look at Jarvis Landry, that one-handed, left-handed grab. Hard to do that. You got to try some of these yourself, Sean.
No, thank you. He knew he was running out of time to beat his old buddy Odell Beckham Jr. He had to have those last 2 catches cleanly, and he did. Let's go to Lisa Salters.
You guys aren't competitive, are you, Jarvis?
No, very competitive, man. But this is my brother. You know, I've seen him come through leaps and bounds, man. The hard work that he's put in.
He went early.
He cheated, Charles. He cheated.
The hard work that he's put in, it speaks testament, man. And the world has seen it.
But we could tell that it really means something to you guys. You're out here having fun, but the competitive spirit between you is for real. Where does that come from?
It's just something that we've always had in us, man. And it's something that we promised to each other out of high school that we'll push each other to be the greatest this game has ever seen. And it doesn't stop here.
Odell, did you think he could catch you?
Yeah, I was watching him the whole time. His time was moving a little fast, and I knew he wasn't going to drop anything, so it was just I had to try and run it as fast as I can, and hey, that's one of the greatest I've ever been around. So if I lose it to anybody, I'm happy as him.
And we all enjoyed the brother-to-brother takedown at the end. That was nice.
Oh, you already know.
That was nice. Back to you guys. Congratulations.
So the AFC has the early lead with Jarvis Landry's victory in the best hands competition. Still 4 more challenges to come. The power relay, drone drop, and precision passing, all worth 1 point apiece. And the day concludes with epic dodgeball, worth 3. So there's the chance for a comeback in the 5th event of the day. The stars are already on full display at the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown. Coming up, the Power Relay Challenge, featuring, among others, Von Miller and Ezekiel Elliott. They'll attack the course.
There he is. What's up, Miles? Blue, this is Miles. Miles, Blue.
Great party, man.
Better game days call for better pizza.
And now get 2 large pizzas with any choice of 2 toppings for just $8 each. That's 2 large 2-topping pizzas for only $8 each.
Better ingredients.
Better pizza.
Papa John's.
Oh, look.
Ew, really?
Oh, it's our Verizon bill.
Look at them. Line access fee, administrative fees. They're even.
Decent people shouldn't have to live like this.
Did I get it?
T-Mobile ends surprise fees and taxes. That's right. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
Are you getting this?
These numbers are off the charts.
Sir.
What's the status?
There's a meteor hurtling towards Earth.
How long till impact?
Less than a minute. What do you want to do, sir?
Listen carefully. If we all switch to Geico, we could save 15% or more on car insurance.
I like the sound of that.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Tonight on NFL Total Access, Super Bowl secrets caught on tape, the Patriot way through the Falcons' D. Plus, who just played himself into the first round? The Senior Bowl final whistle is TA's cue. Tonight, 5:30 Eastern.
Coming up later, dodgeball like you've never seen it played before. Don't miss it. But the next event in the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown is the Power Relay Challenge.
Feed the power. That's what it's all about. Feed the power. I want to make sure we put everybody in position to be successful. Now, you got to do the heavy lifting. All right, you're going to come back and come strong, and Joe, I need you to finish it up, all right? This is we got the championship combination right here, right? So we're going to make this happen. All we got to do is take the reins off y'all and let y'all go eat, right? Let's go eat. Let's go AFC on 3. 1, 2, 3, AFC! Woo!
That was one of the AFC's Legends captains, Jerome Bettis, with a pep talk for his squad for the Power Relay Challenge about to begin. 4 members of each team competing in a relay race, showcasing strength, power, and speed. It starts with a lift, and Von Miller will go first. He'll lift a 250-pound wall 7 feet overhead. Then a pull. Geno Atkins of the Cincinnati Bengals a part of that. 2 players pulling a wall split into 2 sections, 300 pounds apiece for 10 yards. Then the push. 3 players. They'll be joined by Joe Thomas of the Cleveland Browns, pushing a wall on a sled, 700 pounds, 15 yards to Jay Ajayi, who will run a 40-yard dash through a smash wall to complete it. We're underway. Miller cleanly with the wall in the air. And John, you tried that yesterday. They made that look easy.
That's 250 pounds. Just what I want to see. Here's the pulling. Von Miller, Geno Atkins are going to be joined by Joe Thomas, a 10-time Pro Bowler of the Browns. And that's heavy. That's football right there.
700-pound sled. They have to move it 15 yards as soon as they reach those two markers completely. Off goes Jay Ajayi, the Miami Dolphins. Look out! Home wall.
It is.
I wanted to run through it yesterday when you thought it was a brick wall, which was a very impressive display of courage on you.
And Von Miller thrusts above his head, and it all finished with the 40-yard dash and the crash, who also exploded onto the scene this year.
Ooh, good one. You have to wonder if losing the hat might have cost him precious fractions of a second. Perhaps Charles Woodson was a factor.
Oh, he can't get it. He can't get it. He can't get it. Come on. Get this money. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Boy, that's a slow pace. Hey, that's a slow pace. Oh, his shoes slippered. His shoes slippered. Stay low. That thing's getting heavy. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavy.
So that was Woodson talking trash. Now here he is pumping up his own team.
You know, that's all bad. We spotted him. It's all NFC, baby. That's right. Let's get one for the home. NFC 3 1 2.
The 200 to get them started. Then he'll join Gerald McCoy, 5 times a Pro Bowler for the Tampa Bay. The pull. Jason Kelce, a member of the trio, taking part in the push of the 700-pound sled, and then it Ezekiel Elliott in the NFL this year. Cowboys. They're trying to collectively beat that time at 32.7. Davis needs to get it up to 7 feet and locked, and here they go now. Pull.
And the NFC needs the match. Already down 1. McCoy, Davis pulling. And they're waiting on Jason Kelce of the Philadelphia Eagles. They got to move it. They got to pick up speed. Ezekiel Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys in waiting.
Not even moving the sled right now. And they're, I think, claiming there's a problem with the track. We have our first major controversy ever at the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown. They're saying it wasn't a product of them not being able to move the sled. It is apparently stuck.
And Dean Blandino's here, the head of officiating. Maybe he can solve this.
The AFC guys want to prove it can move. Jay Ajayi saying, it's over, we win, you guys. But this is going to be an issue for Dean Blandino, the head of officiating for the NFL, the lead official. Falon Kindred, Mike Moten here from Conference USA, and Kevin Stein of the Sun Belt. Veteran officials with a big problem to solve here.
Perhaps Gerald McCoy pulled that crate off the track. I think that might be the ruling. McCoy just too strong. Let's take a look at this replay. Thomas Davis on your left, Kelce's in the middle, Gerald McCoy on the right. Is it a failure because of their poor footwear, or is it a mechanical breakdown? What happened? Let's go down to Lisa Salters with Dean Blandino.
Dean, what happened?
Well, we reviewed
after
the tape.
further review.
Yeah, after further review, and apparently there was an obstruction on the track, and that's what led to the NFC not being able to push the object.
So there was actually something wrong with the equipment.
Something wrong with the equipment.
And we're going to now?
We're going to redo. We're basically going to have a do-over.
All right, thank you, Dean. Gino, now that you heard that there was something wrong with the equipment, there's going to be a do-over. What do you think?
I think that's messed up and wrong. I didn't see anything obstructing the object on the sled.
There was a glove underneath.
That is a lie. That is a complete lie.
All right, carry on, gentlemen. Carry on.
So when we come back, we'll have the NFC's rerun in the relay. And then it's on to the drone drop. 2 players from each team trying to catch footballs as they're dropped by a drone positioned high above the field.
Introducing the all-new KFC $10 chicken share with 9 chicken tenders, or 6 pieces of chicken, or 12 hot wings, or popcorn nuggets. Now get out there and have fun. Woo, let's go! It's finger licking good.
We should just go home. Don't.
Guys, they're just staring at me in there. I'm just gonna call IT.
Go ahead. Tell them I fixed it. The two of us, as brother.
This must be what Steven Gostkowski feels like when he kicks a 50-yard field goal.
This must be what it felt like when Jim fixed the printer.
Pepsi.
Data plans aren't one size fits all. And since most people use less than 5 gigs, the last thing you want is to end up paying for data you don't use. Now Verizon introduces the one plan that's right for you. Switch, and for just $55, get 5 gigs on America's best network. That's the right amount of data at a great price. Plus, get our best Moto droids for $15 a month or less. Finally, all the data you need on the network you want. Verizon.
You got those eyes staring through my soul.
After becoming one of the largest broadband companies in the country, after expanding our fiber network coast to coast, these are the places we call home. We are CenturyLink. We believe in the power of the digital world. The power to connect. And that's what drives us every day.
That was really good.
Thank you.
CenturyLink, your link to what's next.
The night before the biggest game in sports, it's the biggest celebration in football. Join host Keegan-Michael Key, along with stars of the gridiron and entertainment, to honor the NFL's best performances, including the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year.
I can help as many people as possible.
And Most Valuable Player. Plus the announcement of the 2017 Hall of Fame class. NFL Honors, Saturday, February 4th on Fox.
There is nothing better for every football fan than official ticket packages for the 2017 Enshrinement Week, powered by Johnson Controls at the Pro Football Hall of Fame August 3rd through 6th. Ticket packages start at just $275 with VIP experiences, parties with Hall of Famers, and premium seating to the Hall of Fame game, Gold Jacket Ceremony, Enshrinement, and the Concert for Legends.
Lay it all on the line, and whatever happens, happens. But you won't look back and regret.
Go to HOFexperiences.com and book yours today.
Now let's get to the final race of the Power Relay Challenge. The NFC is getting another shot to beat the AFC's time of 32.7 seconds. So it'll be interesting to see if they take advantage of the second opportunity here, Coach, or if they're a little fatigued.
They got to take advantage. They got to beat 32.7. They're already down 1-0. When you get a second chance, you better take advantage of it. Here's McCoy, Thomas Davis with Jason Kelsey of the Philadelphia Eagles waiting.
Much better this time, but this is where they have the problem. I think if it gets stuck this time, there will not be another mulligan. Much better performance this time. Ezekiel Elliott ready to go.
He's got to hit it.
And with time to spare. And his teammates taking part in running through the smash wall. There could be controversy. Too many men on the field. A possibility against the NFC. But I think we've run out of controversies for this portion of the competition.
Ray Lewis, the captain of the AFC, very unhappy, as is Geno Atkins, and I don't blame him. I still think Gerald McCoy pulled that off the track.
And that should have been it. But I think in the spirit of sportsmanship and goodwill, the officials decided to give them another chance. Everybody gets a trophy.
Here's the replay. Look at him pushing that sled. McCoy on the right. They get to Elliott. He dashes and crashes. And look at his NFC teammates. How about that finish? The NFC is back in business. Let's go down to Lisa Salters with the winning NFC relay team.
Guys, does this feel in any way like a true victory? A lot of controversy surrounding this one.
Definitely feels like a true victory, because anything you work at,
you put this kind of effort in, you want to win.
Now, what was the problem with the grip? I know that there was a problem with your shoes, right?
So our shoes that we had on wasn't conducive to the surface, and once we changed our shoes, you saw what happened.
Now they're gonna dispute this till next Pro Bowl.
Well, I mean, that's what losers do. They dispute, right? So saying winners don't dispute.
Don't you ever try us with a story defeated like the AFC?
Sean, back to you.
The AFC.
So a controversial win in the power relay for the NFC ties the overall score at 1. We wondered how seriously would the competitors take the competition. These guys are competitors, and it's obvious that the two legends captains from the AFC, Jerome Bettis and Ray Lewis, still very upset about what just transpired. Charles Woodson and Tony Gonzalez delighted their team got a second chance. Our next event is the drone drop. There are 3 drones ready to go. 2 of them will carry footballs high into the sky. The other one with a camera on board. 4 players competed catching balls that were released from the drone high above the field. The drone went higher and higher until only 1 player was left. All 4 competitors caught a football dropped from a height of 70 feet, so we pick it up in the second portion of the competition. The drone 85 feet above the turf. Here's Patrick Peterson of the Arizona Cardinals.
Peterson is a very good punt returner. He handled that with ease. I'll bet this is your first drone drop coverage, Sean. I've never heard you broadcast a drone drop before. Here's Chris Harris, a man that has never even returned a punt in his life. This is going to be a challenge for Harris. He's probably wondering, why am I out here? Great catch.
Showed some good range there, leaving the NFL logo. Ideally, the drone is trying to drop the ball within the NFL shield in the middle of the field. Ball's falling at 44 miles per hour from 85 feet, and that's Odell Beckham Jr.
How about that fast twitch reaction by the great Odell Beckham? He's my favorite to win this for obvious reasons. And here's his former LSU teammate, Jarvis Landry. Got to see through the sun, and he does an easy maneuver there to make that play.
He had to catch that when he missed on his first try with the drop from 85 feet. You get 2 chances at each altitude. So now the drone up to 100 feet. Here's the first attempt for Patrick Peterson.
It's like a 10-story building, and that ball is a knuckleball, and great concentration by Peterson to stay alive. And here's Harris again. He's the underdog in this event.
This was controversial later in the competition for Chris Harris. Odell Beckham Jr.'s second attempt from 100 feet. And he had to have it, and he made it.
Great hand-eye coordination. Patience under the ball, and Beckham snatches it at the very end. And here's Landry trying to keep up with his former teammate. That's a great second effort snatch by Jarvis Landry. You think these men don't want to compete and win this event?
So now up to 125 feet goes the drone. The ball now falling out of the sky at 50 miles per hour. That drone's so high it's actually above the sun, as you can see, and a miss on the second attempt for Patrick Peterson. He went 0 for 2 from 125 feet, and he's the first man eliminated. Now the controversy with Chris Harris Jr. Earlier in the competition, if you drop the ball outside of the NFL logo, it didn't count as a miss. And he thought that rule was still in effect, but they changed the rule as the drone went to 125. And that was his second drop, so he's out. Tough break.
Excuse me, Sean. I get excited when Beckham tries to catch this ball dropped out of a helicopter. Look at Odell Beckham Jr. make that catch. Unbelievable concentration and body control. Fans love him here in Orlando.
And he loves the spotlight, but then it was his college teammate Jarvis Landry in the spotlight. Needs to make the catch, or Beckham is the winner.
Just can't quite pull it in. And the drone drop champion of the world, Odell Beckham Jr., he delivers for the NFC. They needed that point.
Coming up next on the Pro Bowl Skill Showdown, we'll find out who's the most accurate quarterback in the Precision Passing Challenge.
Before he starred on Sundays and became the new hope in Philadelphia, he made a name for himself here.
Big, strong kid. He's got big-time athletic ability.
The Reese's Senior Bowl, today at 2:30, only on NFL Network.
I want you to see all of the lights.
Gatorade bars. Never let hunger get in the way of your game.
La Quinta presents how to win at business. Step 1. Suck on and point decisively with the arm of your glasses. It is no longer eyewear. It is your wand of business wizardry. Abracadabra. You've just gone from invisible to invincible. Step 2. Before your meeting, choose La Quinta, the only hotel where you can redeem loyalty points for a free night instantly, so you can prepare to win at business. Book now at LQ.com.
There he is. What's up, Miles? Blue, this is Miles. Miles, Blue.
Great party, man.
Better game days call for better pizza.
And now get 2 large pizzas with any choice of 2 toppings for just $8 each. That's 2 large 2-topping pizzas for only $8 each.
Better ingredients.
Better pizza.
Papa John's.
Oh, look, we've got fees.
Ew, really?
Oh, it's our Verizon bill.
Look at them. Line access fee, administrative fees. There are even taxes on top of them.
Decent people shouldn't have to live like this.
Did I get it?
T-Mobile ends surprise fees and taxes. That's right. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
Liberty Mutual stood with me when I was too busy with the kids to get a repair estimate. Liberty did what? Yeah, with Liberty Mutual, all I needed to do to get an estimate was snap a photo of the damage and voila. Voila.
I wish my insurance company had that. Wait, hold it, boys. There's supposed to be 3 of you. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Hey, where's Charlie? Charlie?
You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
In our first event of the day, Jarvis Landry, the Miami Dolphins, was the winner in the best hands competition by 0.2 of a second over his good buddy Odell Beckham Jr. of the New York Giants. Then the NFC was given a mulligan and new life. The NFC took advantage to win the Power Relay Challenge. And Odell Beckham won the drone drop with a spectacular catch. And it's on to precision passing. 2 quarterbacks from each conference will have 1 minute to hit as many targets as possible. Once they hit a target, it does them no good to hit that target again, so they'll move on to try to hit the other targets. If you hit every target within the minute, you'd have a perfect score of 35 points. And the quarterback with the highest score in this competition earns 1 point for his conference. The quarterback's just about ready to go, and they'll get a last-minute bit of advice from John Gruden.
Hey, you guys met Harrison yet?
I don't think so. Go, Harrison, go first.
I'm here to just make a couple quick announcements. Harrison is the snapper, so anything goes wrong with the snap, blame him, not anybody else. I don't think no drone's going to come in here and rescue you. If you don't like the footballs, tough luck. I know how you are, Breeze. No trash talking back here, Rivers. I know you're the best in football. Okay? Let's bring it in here, man. Stay behind the 30 between the hashes. Do not scramble, Prescott. You got it? Let's go. QB's on 3. 1, 2, 3. QB. Let it rip, guys.
And the first to let it rip will be Andy Dalton of the AFC's Cincinnati Bengals in his 3rd Pro Bowl.
65%, over 4,000 yards, and you got to have a plan in this event. 35 points is the maximum you can get. I expect Dalton to get some completions quickly and then start pushing it.
Coach Marvin Lewis feels he had his best year in the NFL, although they did not make the playoffs. He's going deep early for zone 4 and now checks it down to the closest zone.
That broke, right?
told you must break those targets from close range. If you don't rip through the paper. Now, that one ripped through, and the smoke either indicating he hit the target or we have a new poke. That one ripped through at the 2-point zone, nearly 20 yards down the field. Well, he's good at that one. 2-target metronome, apparently his favorite target. Running out of time. Going back to 2 more points. Most points you can get is that swinging target, the cable target that's suspended near the goal post. That's a 5-pointer. He gets the other 4-pointer. Went for the 5 and missed. So 16 points for Andy Dalton.
Started aggressive. I don't think that strategy paid off. Not sure how loose Dalton was, but he started aggressive and finished strong, but I don't know if it'll be enough. It's a beautiful corner. That's a 40-yard pass, worth 4 points to his right. And here's Dak Prescott.
In this test of precision passing, here's the most accurate rookie quarterback in the history of the National Football League. Dak Prescott completed 67.8% of his passes during his phenomenal rookie year. Here he goes, going deep to start for the 4-point target in the corner of the end zone.
This is Prescott's home field, Sean. He trains here in Orlando during the offseason, and he is trying to hit that 4-pointer to his right. He is struggling to hit it.
Bears will try to get the big points early. Andy Dalton is 16 on the board. Prescott was the only of the 4 quarterbacks participating in this competition who was out here yesterday. Practice time, but apparently didn't learn the rules well enough, because if you hit a target once, it's now dead going. 4-point hit doesn't count, even though the smoke emerged. And he didn't break that target. But hit the 5-point target and a miss. He thinks he missed that one. Apparently with that left target, get it close and the smoke's going to come out. 11 points.
Then I got that for them, right?
Once you get it once, though, you can't get it again.
But then they had to give it to me, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying they got to give it to me twice. I think.
It's Prescott going deep to the right side. Seems to be the favorite target so far here today, and Prescott started slowly, just didn't have enough.
Still to come, Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints, 10 times a Pro Bowler. But next, Philip Rivers of the Chargers, who gave Ray Lewis a glimpse into his strategy.
I'm thinking go big. It's coming down to the dodgeball. I'm going 4-4-3-3-5 and just roll.
And now I help people find discounts like paperless, multi-car, and safe driver that help them save on their car insurance. Any questions? Yeah?
How do you go to the bathroom?
Great. Any insurance-related questions? Mm-hmm.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I'm actually focusing on my career right now, saving people nearly $600 when they switch. So...
Where's your belly button?
I've got to start booking better gigs.
I realize that $100,000 is not exactly a fortune.
Ooh, 103.
103. Okay. Well, let me ask you guys, how long did it take you two to save that?
Oh, a long time.
Long time.
Then it's a fortune.
Well, I'm sure you talk to people all the time who think $100,000 is just pocket change.
Yeah. Right now, we're just talking to you.
I told you we had a fortune.
Yes, you did.
Getting closer to your investment goals starts with a conversation. Schedule a complimentary goal planning session today.
Okay, that's 2 Chicken Littles, $5. Pot pie cost you $5. That's a famous bowl, 5 bills. Tenders for a $5. And that's my 2-piece original recipe, also $5. That's 5 real meals, each for $5. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
2 of your favorite dishes are now 1. New chicken parmesan lasagna. Ooh. A new take on 2 classics.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've never seen a lasagna presented like
Definitely reimagined, for sure.
Do we get to-go plates?
It's only here for a limited time.
It's like the fun uncle of the lasagna.
How do you become America's #1? Start by taking care of families for 70 years. Earn the trust of 32 NFL teams. Be there for America's toughest. And help when help is needed. America's number one isn't a status earned overnight. It's earned in every wash and re-earned every day. Tide, America's number one detergent.
I need 4 quarters from you. For your family. For this town. You're in office now. Right, let's go. Push it. Go. Through the line. Through the line. Now are you ready?
We're halfway through the precision passing competition. The first competitor in this event, Andy Dalton of the Cincinnati Bengals, trying to put up a big score for the others to try to surpass 16 points. We'll see if that's good enough. It was good enough to surpass the total of Dak Prescott. Had a phenomenal rookie season for the Cowboys. Did well in hitting the 2 4-point targets, but got only 3 other points in the rest of the competition. He's eliminated with a score of 11. Next to go, Philip Rivers, one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. 64.4 career completion percentage, 10th all time.
He's an aggressive quarterback. He will go deep.
He told his captains he was going to go 4-4-3-3-5. He's already hit that 4. Apparently he wasn't paying attention to the rules either. And now they wave him off to the other 4-pointer. The valuable time kicks off. They got the cannon under control on the left. It did not erupt. Now it does as they break the target. The 3-pointer.
He's on fire now.
Edge of the 2, but didn't break the target. That's 3.
Oh, that's big.
5. And he has now taken the lead over Andy Dalton. So Dalton eliminated, and Rivers will be the man to beat when Drew Brees takes to the field as the last competitor in precision passing. Trying to figure out where to go, waiting for the 3 to emerge from behind the wall, and didn't get it. But it's 20 points for Philip Rivers of the Chargers. He was introduced as a member of the Los Angeles Chargers, which still sounds strange to the ears, but he says this Pro Bowl, the entire weekend for him, he considers his last games as a member of the San Diego Chargers.
Has a very aggressive playing style, one you love to watch, and here's Lisa Salters.
They're totally foot foul.
Thank you very much, guys. Philip, what was the strategy there?
Well, go big or go home. But I know you can't hit the same target twice. But I was getting foot foul from the ref. And I never fuss with the referee, so I just kept throwing.
Well, that's the explanation. He got called for a foot foul, so apparently being inside the 30-yard line.
When he finds his groove, he is hard to stop.
God, I missed that too a couple times right off the rim.
The last competitor in precision passing is the most accurate passer in the history of the NFL, 38-year-old Drew Brees.
5,208 yards, Sean, and completed 70% of his passes, an NFL record, 471 completions. He's the favorite. He needs to beat 20.
66.6 for his career, the all-time mark, and as John said, 70% this year. Second behind only Sam Bradford of the Minnesota Vikings. He asked Coach Gruden before the competition, what do you think I'm going to need? You said you're going to need something in the 20s, and that's what he needs. 21 to surpass Philip Rivers, and he has both 4-point targets and a 3. Going for the other 3. The 5 still dangling over the center of the field at about 10 feet off the ground. Only half halfway through, still 30 seconds to go. More than halfway to the score to beat, but he's used up the 2 4-point targets. Running out of time now as he's gone cold. It's seconds. Needs 4 to tie and 5 to win. Trying to throw it at that 5 and does not hit it. And Philip Rivers, the last man into this Pro Bowl just a couple of days ago, named as an injury replacement for Ben Roethlisberger. He said he hadn't thrown a ball in 24 days until today. He said he hadn't even sweated in the last 24 days.
Yes.
But he sweats his way to victory in precision passing. And now the AFC has tied it up. 2 points apiece. Each side has won 2 of the first 4 events, with the highly anticipated epic Pro Dodgeball still to come.
What if your car could make you money? Extra cash. Whenever you feel like driving. With Uber, you can earn when you want and chill when you want. Okay, back at it. Sure, you might already have a great job, but this is a new way to earn. Because your car isn't just a car. It's a 4-wheeled money-making machine. So get your side hustle on. Sign up at uber.com/drive now.
We sent them on a coffee run. All right. I've got your latte, large coffee with cream, and your favorite, mocha. Oh, where do you guys get your coffee? You gave me way too much money.
He's good. For a limited time, pay just $1 for any size McCafe coffee, freshly brewed every 30 minutes. Or pay $2 for a delicious small mocha, latte, or hot chocolate. Wake up and win the day.
Hey, honey.
Have you seen the fence? Because it's missing again.
Really? That is so weird.
Yeah, where do you think it could be?
I don't know.
Do you think you can keep an eye out?
Yeah, I could probably find it.
But how long will it take?
It usually takes 3 or 4 hours to find a fence.
Let's go.
Okay, go Cardinals.
We're good. Can't believe she bought it. Let's go.
Hyundai, official sponsor of the NFL.
The 2017 NFL Pro Bowl in Orlando. See the league stars shine one more time in a return to the traditional AFC versus NFC format. The NFL Pro Bowl, tomorrow at 7:50 on ESPN.
We all win, right? No, we all don't want to win. We want to win. We want you to lose.
But from here on out, it's all NFC, baby.
Show me the money. 1, 2, 3, AFC. That's terrible. Missed that one too. Good job. Good job, Mike. But it's easy. It's easy.
It's nothing to a ball.
Never doubted you. Never doubted you. It comes down to dodgeball anyway. Whoever wins dodgeball gonna win the competition.
So the first Pro Bowl skill showdown comes down to the final event, with the AFC and NFC tied at 2 points apiece, with epic dodgeball still to come. All 10 players on each team will be participating. A moment ago, Jerome Bettis spoke to the AFC.
The one strategy that we have is this. We want to get at least 2 of the smaller guys in the back, because we want to make sure when it comes down to the final couple, we got some agile, quick guys. So we got to do some blocking in there, Joe. Okay? But I'm just saying the small guys, y'all play more to the back, so that we're just gonna jump on the grenade for you boys. Two freaking two, man. Let's get this money, man.
And now they're ready to go. 10 players on each team, all 10 participating. There are only 5 balls in the middle of the field, so if the teams are well prepared, Coach, only 5 will run after these balls to start the game.
No doubt about the preparation. Keep an eye on these quarterbacks. Alex Smith with 2 balls. He's going to cut it loose. Looking for one of these big guys on blue.
Good old-fashioned dodgeball. Field's 20 feet long, so they're each 10 yards away from the neutral zone of the back line. You get hit by a ball, you're out. If you throw one, the opponent catches it, you're out. You can deflect the ball away using a ball in your hand, so Andy Dalton is out for the AFC.
I did not know Geno Atkins had that kind of arm, Sean. It wasn't for this dodgeball tournament.
Alex Smith was hit, but was on the bounce, and Dean Blandino right there on the call, so that doesn't count. If you hit somebody in the head on the other team, you, the thrower, are out. No headshots allowed. There's Chris Harris eliminated.
Ajayi is also out.
And if you leave the court, the field of play, the back line, you are out. So you can see Joe Thomas has already been eliminated. NFC has all of its players and a timeout called. Each team gets 1.
And Jerome Bettis, Ray Lewis needed this timeout because the NFC is taking it to him at dodgeball.
They need this timeout. The strategy was to try to keep their most agile players in the back to stick around for the end. Andy Dalton not agile enough there.
And Ajayi gets hit. I don't see much strategy down here, Sean.
Always one back, another 3 throw behind him. We got 4. So here's what we need. We need one to go after, one on the end, skip a ball, go after one, because we can't have everybody bunched up. We want to spread everybody out, make it hard on them. Yep.
It's hard to imagine that Jerome Bettis and Ray Lewis have much dodgeball coaching experience, but that did sound convincing. And here the reference to the money. All the participants get $10,000 on each team, including the legendary captains. But the winning team of the overall competition, those team members get an additional $7,500. So that's some nice spending money here in Orlando, and then some. So the AFC is in big trouble. They reset the balls after the timeout, which is really dangerous. Look at the NFC coach attacking that front line. Great catch by Alex Smith. We didn't seem to be knowing that the ball was coming at him. I believe it's Dak Prescott who got eliminated on that catch by Smith.
Smith is eliminated, and the NFC should throw these balls at the same time at Jarvis Landry. There they go.
Ooh, Jarvis Landry dropped the ball, so he's eliminated.
Chris Harris and T.Y. Hilton, that's all we have left.
Yeah, I thought Harris was out earlier, but it was actually Ajayi, as you noted. And now the NFC will use its timeout to discuss the strategy. I think they'd be wise to adopt the strategy that you just recommended. Just go up there firing simultaneously.
I'm a former coach, and there's no doubt they're going to use the shotgun approach. Throw 3 balls at once. Here's a double shotgun, and Jarvis Landry can't handle it. He's out.
Big drop.
But I'm sure Tony Gonzalez is telling his team, throw multiple balls at T.Y. Hilton at the same time. Just don't go at the head. Of course.
I know you were a great fan of the legendary movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story from 2004 starring Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, and this would be a true underdog story now for the AFC. Really up against it, and if we do run out of time, our coverage will continue on ESPN The Ocho. Well, Lisa was eavesdropping. Lisa, what do you hear?
Yeah, I just asked the 2 remaining AFC guys, what's the strategy? And they said, we're going to just try to make the catch. T.Y. Hilton said, defense, it wins championships.
Okay, they're not even going to run after balls. They're just trying to stay alive. And Harris needs to be careful he's not on the field to play. Now he is.
It should not take long.
What a catch by Harris.
He should be eliminated, however, because he was hit with the ball as well.
But I think the catch trumps the hit because it came first. So they're both still alive, apparently, and now they have plenty of the dodgeballs on their side. Chuck, he just caught the ball but was not hit. Only 30 seconds left here. Well, he was hit by Beckham.
Odell Beckham, the star of this show.
Whoa, and running out of time. This would be one of the great performances in the history of American athletics. It's off to a good start on a nice catch by Hilton. Oh, and another. Beckham's gone, but the clock is running, and the NFC still has many more men on the field. And that's it. Valiant effort by T.Y. Hilton, but so far it is coming up short. They are going to shrink the field now after the 3 minutes expires, and they'll continue to play. So he has a chance, but he's going to have to fire from even closer range, which makes his extinction seemingly a foregone conclusion. But boy, are they battling after Harris went down, Hilton all by himself.
Well, Kelsey let that ball rip. Hilton has made a couple of great catches. Stay alive here, Sean.
So after the 3-minute first round, the field has been shrunk, and the AFC team has certainly shrunk. Only one player left, T.Y. Hilton of the Indianapolis Colts against Patrick Peterson, Mike Evans, Thomas Davis, Gerald McCoy, and Ezekiel Elliott. Let's see Hilton's strategy. He does not have a ball to throw, so he is in dodge mode. Ezekiel Elliott scoops all the balls onto the NFC side. Whoa, there's a nice catch. And they're down to 4 now, remaining on the NFC side.
I don't think the team in blue has anyone that scares Hilton with their arm.
Oh, he couldn't make the catch. Ezekiel Elliott celebrates the victory in the epic Pro Bowl dodgeball and the overall championship in the first Pro Bowl. Skill Showdown goes to the NFC.
I did not see that coming, Sean. Ezekiel Elliott with a game-ending fastball to the chest of T.Y. Hilton.
And Hilton almost caught it, Coach, and if he had, it really would have been interesting. They would have been down to 3 on the AFC side. We're all going for the overkill after Hilton had been eliminated. There's Lisa Salters with Ezekiel Elliott. Lisa.
Thank you, Sean. Zeke, tell us how you made that game-winning play.
Oh, man. You know, we went into the game just 5-1, so the field's cut in half. Oh, sorry, my breath. I need water. But,
get the man some water, please.
It really wasn't much to it, though. Just we knew we had numbers. Just go out there and throw as many balls as we can.
But it was not as easy as you thought it was going to be, even though you had him severely outnumbered.
Oh, yeah, he caught a lot of balls at the end. He made a good comeback. We outnumbered him, so we had to get that dub.
What did you think of his effort, T.Y.'s effort at the end?
Oh, man, he definitely had a great effort, but we're winners out here. We're all competitive. The effort means nothing if you don't win.
Congratulations on the win, Zeke.
So it's the win in the dodgeball competition and the 3 points that comes with the dodgeball victory. The NFC wins the day, a final score of 5-2. They also won the drone drop and the power relay. The AFC took the best hands and precision passing competitions. It's been a great day here at the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown. John Gruden and Lisa Salters, Sean McDonough saying so long from ESPN's Wide World of Sports.
You don't like the footballs? Tough luck. I know how you are, Breeze.
Uncle Jonathan's Corncob Pipe. Welcome to Total Access. I am Cole Wright. He is Heath Evans. Terrell Davis. He is on the end. And guys, I don't even know what he said. I don't either. Not a Ron Burgundy reference. Not a fan of Anchorman. Well, Heath, there may be some more references peppered in through the program. But Super Bowl 51, it's right around the corner. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready. Let's do it. Let's start with those Atlanta Falcons and their MVP candidate quarterback. That's Matty Ice. Mr. Ryan becoming the 7th play caller in league history. Throws 7 touchdowns and 0 interceptions